Hi guys, today I am back to talk about job hopping, and today I want to stress the motivating factors, the pros and the cons of job hopping. Now, one thing that I find as a common motivating factor is career growth and advancement. Job hopping can be driven by the desire for a quicker or a faster career progression, and moving to new roles or new organization would allow for individuals to take on new challenges, acquire new skills, seek promotions that may not be readily available within their current company. Then there is also higher salary and benefits, financial motivation. Switching jobs can often lead to increased compensation if you know how to bargain properly, negotiate properly. By leveraging on your previous skills, on your previous experiences, you might be able to negotiate for higher salaries or improved benefit packages or even additional perks. Then there is seeking new challenges. Some individuals thrive on variety. I am that person. I thrive on variety. I seek new challenges regularly. Job hopping can provide opportunities, to work on different types of projects, tackle different types of responsibilities, and just, generally avoid feeling stagnant or bored in a single role or even in a single industry. I was in telecom for 5 years, and I got some telecom roles, being thrown at me, but I knew that I wanted a different industry. I wanted to experience a different industry. And so I experienced the educational industry, and now I'm in the supply chain industry, which is beautiful. And I've gotten to work on different projects in these industries. Then skill acquisition and development. Changing jobs frequently can expose you to different industries, just like I explained. It can also expose you to different technologies, to different work environments, allowing you to, continuously learn, to continuously develop. And it can enhance, imagine you continuously learning, continuously developing new skills. This will enhance your professional profile. And, you'll be seen as a very versatile and adaptable professional. Then for some people it's about company culture. It's about their own values, the alignment of the values of the company with theirs, the fit. People may be motivated by the desire to find a better organizational culture or work environment that aligns with their personal values, that aligns with their personal preferences, or even career goals. So moving to a new company can offer you the chance to work with different teams, experience diverse management styles, and even find a better fit for your professional aspirations. Then there is the lifestyle changes or geographical changes, aka Japa. Job hopping can be driven by personal reasons, such as relocating to a new city or pursuing a specific lifestyle. So, if for example you've spent 1 year in Belgium, for example, let's use Nigeria as an example. You've spent about 1 year in Lagos, and then there was a sudden change in your family. Maybe your spouse, your partner had to move to a different state. You have to, in most cases you would want to follow, and that would mean you would need to change jobs if your current company doesn't have a branch where you're going to. You would have to change jobs, so for personal reasons, right? Or you desire a different location entirely, not because one of you is moving or anything like that, right? So I've listed out motivation for job hopping. Now I want to talk about the advantages. Skill development. Changing jobs frequently can expose you to a variety of industries. We've already talked about it. Technologies, work environment, which is good for your profile. Don't be a local champion. Higher salary potential. When switching jobs, you are able to negotiate a higher salary. We already talked about that as well. or you're able to take advantage of promotional opportunities that comes with changing employers, like moving from a junior role to a senior role in the next organization. Networking opportunities. You see, each new job provides you an opportunity to expand your professional network because you get to meet new people. And that can lead to valuable connections, valuable mentorship, faster career progression. Job hopping, I've already said that. Job hopping can help accelerate your career growth by moving into roles that have increased responsibilities or even advancement opportunities. Then there is the flexibility and adaptability. Frequent job changes can help you develop adaptability because, whenever you get into this new role or new environment, you have to adapt quickly as possible. Because you already know, like I said, I plan ahead. You already know I'm spending a year here, right? And you know that you would have to get, a hang of things quickly for you to be able to learn a lot within the short period of time, for you to be able to contribute a lot within that short period of time, right? So it helps you to develop adaptability, resilience, flexibility, and those are valuable qualities in today's fast-paced and ever-changing job markets. But I would not fail to talk about the cons of job hopping. Lack of stability. If, for example, you have a very, secured job back in Nigeria, you're in Nigeria, the terrain is completely different, so you have to be very careful. You have a stable job in Nigeria. Before you leap, you have to look. Don't leap before looking. You have to consider so many factors, right? Before you change employers. Frequent job changes can also create an impression in the mind of recruiters, an impression of instability, of lack of loyalty. And that might concern potential employers who value long-term commitment and loyalty. Limited benefits. For example, I'm going to use Belgium as an example. When I was changing jobs last year, normally you get the 13th month's pay. But because I changed job in September, I didn't get any. And that's a lot of, that's quite something, a benefit that has been lost. Some companies offer additional benefits such as retirement plans, health insurance, stock options, which may not have fully grown or which may not have access to by the time you're planning to change jobs, if you're changing jobs so frequently. It depends on the country. I can't relate here. Your health insurance, it will go with you wherever you're going to. The next employer will provide you with same. Retirement plan will provide you with same. So that's okay, right? Then limited depth of experience. I already talked about it the first time. You have to be careful. While job hopping can provide exposure to different industries, different roles, technologies, it may also result in a lack of deep expertise or even specialization on a particular area. That's why I said you have to be strategic. I actually think that you have to take your time, right? You have to take your time. And when I say take your time, I mean, for example, if you have just joined an organization, right? You have to ensure that you give yourself time. How long is it going to take me to develop some expertise in this industry, in this space, on this job? Be careful. So you're not just jumping and eventually you are not developing any specialization or deep expertise in a particular area. Difficulty building relationships. If you are constantly changing jobs, it may make it challenging to establish long-lasting professional relationships or even find mentors who can support your career development. So you want to be careful. And the adjustment period it takes when you get onto a job. There's an adjustment period. I mean, if somebody is changing job every 6 months or every 1 year, for me it's a bit somehow, because there's a learning curve that is associated with adapting to a new company culture, the team dynamics, the job responsibilities. That takes time. If you take me as an example, I'm changing jobs. I mean, I'm able to change jobs this frequently because I am still residing within the same space that I have been functioning in the past 7 to 8 years of my career, right? I'm not drastically changing anything. So it's not like I do not have deep expertise in my area of specialization already. So that's a different ball game entirely. But if you're changing jobs and you are changing specialization completely, every time you job up, it's a bit tricky. That's why I'm going to conclude by saying that if you want to, job up, please be strategic. Please consider your pros and your cons. Please think about it carefully. Draw out your strategy, draw out your roadmap for yourself, for your professional career. It's important. Do not just join the bandwagon of job hopping. It's important that you know what you want and how you want to get it. Thank you very much for your time. Until next time.